Hey friends! So today I want to talk about the list of apps that I actually used while I was traveling, and I have a few that were really helpful and I just want to share those with you. The first one was called Rome to Rio, and this was a really cool app that showed you how to get from one place to another, and it would show you every way to get there. For example, it would show you how to get from Paris to Spain, and it will tell you how to do that by bus, by plane, by train, by car share, and it will tell you how long each of those would take, and it will tell you how much that would cost, which is really cool and really helpful. So that's called Rome to Rio. Skyscanner is a really cool app that can tell you the best flights that I found for anywhere you want to go. So whether that's domestic or international, it always had the cheapest flights. Another app like Skyscanner was called Kayak. Kayak was similar to Skyscanner because it showed you where the cheapest flights to anywhere you want to go. Another thing that's really helpful is a tube map in London, or a subway map, or underground train map, or anything like that. You should download one of those before you get to each city because they're actually really helpful. Another thing that was really useful was this app called Ulmon. So this one is a special little app that was an offline map, so you download it for every city. They have a offline map for every city in the world pretty much, and I used one for every city. So you would download it while you have internet for the next city that you are about to go to, and it shows you everything from cafes nearby, restaurants, to accommodation, to ATMs that are close to you, to landmarks as well, which you might want to see but you might not have heard about, which is really awesome. And it's an offline map as well, which also tells you where you are, which I found was really useful. Another couple apps that were really useful were Booking.com and HostelWorld. Both of them are really useful, and they'll show you hostels and hotels in a city, so you can book on your phone actually, which is really handy. And Booking.com doesn't take any deposits. That's the only difference between them, but they're both really good apps and they both are really useful. So you don't actually need to put down a deposit for Booking.com, but for HostelWorld you need to put down something like 10% of your bill. One other app that was quite handy in certain countries, such as China, because of their civil laws that prevent social media like Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram, these kind of things. One app that was really useful in unblocking those was called Betternet. But pretty much you can just search for a VPN unlocker and just download any free app. And my last tip for your phone is not actually an app, but it's a way to save battery life when you're traveling, which can be a really important thing. And that is to turn your phone on flight mode. So I pretty much had my phone on flight mode for the 3 months that I was traveling, and I just turned on my Wi-Fi. Cool, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are actually all of my favorite apps that I used while traveling, and you'll probably be happy to know that all of them were free, which is really cool as well. So I hope that helps you a little bit when you're traveling, and you can download a few apps that make your life a little bit easier. If you had any more questions about anything else, feel free to drop me a comment below.